It's all on the table. 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 We ain't gon' walk around it. Oh no. We gon' talk about it. Let's go. We ain't gon' walk around it. Oh no. We ain't gon' talk about it. Let's go. It's all on the table. 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 It's raw assassin. He gon' bring it like a DoorDash. Every Thursday at noon, it's about to be a blast. We put it all on the table like a smorgasbord. And it don't matter the subject, it can be explored. Yeah, it's really on and he going strong. Don't bring the kids cause we talking grown. Bring your opinion, don't matter if it's right or it's wrong. We preaching the topic, it's on. It's all on the table. 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 We ain't gon' walk around it. Oh no. We gon' talk about it. Let's go. We ain't gon' walk around it. Oh no. We ain't gon' talk about it. Let's go. It's all on the table. 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 It's all on the table.
Feeling down? Life just ain't been going the way you wanted it to? Feel like you need a quick pick-me-up? Well, then definitely tune in to the Smash and Raw Show Mondays at 9 p.m. here on Opulence Radio. These niggas is guaranteed proof that it could always be worse. You can thank me later.
A feeling that I never felt before. What's motherfucking popping, people? You already know what it is. We back in the building. All on the Table podcast coming at you live each and every motherfucking Thursday, talking my shit as I do so motherfucking well. Today I got for y'all, we switching it up, man. We stepping away from the hip hop today. We swinging it over to the R&B side, man. Somebody that I heard a couple songs and I'm like, damn, I need to have a conversation with this lady ASAP. It needs to happen. We got Miss Dalesharee in the building. What's popping?
What to do? Thank y'all so much for having me.
Oh, most certainly. So first off, tell us a little bit about yourself.
So my name is Dalesharee. Most people call me Dale because it's easier to pronounce, but
Appreciate that.
yeah. But I'm originally from Los Angeles, but I currently live in Las Vegas, Nevada. I kind of moved out here when I was like 10 years old, and after my father passed away. And then from there is when I kind of started really digging into the music out here. So since then, I've just been writing, and about a few years ago, I started actually recording the music. So this is kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay. What actually got you into the music? I know you said once you got out there, you started feeling the vibe, I guess.
Yeah, so it's always been like a big passion of mine because I grew up in church, singing in church. That's my mom put me in choir. And so like I always wanted to do it because I would see like Star Search and stuff like that. So I watch Apollo, like all the little kids and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, I want to be up there. I want to do that too. And so
First of
like
all, saying Star Search is kind of dating yourself, but keep going.
I know, but still, like I just, but just from that, and then not only that, but my mom just instilling it into me too, because with her, she used to sing obviously in church and stuff too. My brothers, they were heavy into music as well. They never really took it seriously like I did, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna do it. This is what I really want to do. So any like choir or anything that had to do with like auditioning for like a show or like an agency or anything like that, like that's what I was doing because I was that hungry for it. Like I don't
Oh,
care
wow.
which way I was gonna get it. I was like, if I'm a be an actor, like I can act. If I got a model, if I got to sing background for somebody, I was like, I'm gonna figure it out.
So have you had the opportunity to do all those things yet?
I haven't. I have done a lot of auditions though. Like I've auditioned for The Voice. I've auditioned for American Idol. So
Oh,
like I've
wow.
auditioned for a few things. I've auditioned for The Voice. I made it to like the second round. And that's it. So
Wow.
everything was behind the scene. Nothing that was televised. So it's like a process before you can even get to a certain point to be like presented on television. So
So why you think you couldn't make it past that second round?
I don't know. Like honestly, I think when it comes to shows like that, like I just feel like they're looking for somebody. Like I think they're looking for a certain thing, and I don't know what that thing is. Like it, I just feel like maybe it could be a certain look that they're looking for, but I don't know. Like it just,
Mm.
I didn't think that it wasn't gonna stop me regardless. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I know
Like
a lot of them shows in the beginning, it's all about making fun of majority of the contestants. I do know that
that
shit.
too,
So I mean, you could have
that
got
too,
lucky, dodged that bullet.
for real. So it is what it is. But I look at it as an experience for real. Like
I hear
it's
that.
because I always wanted to try it. It's always been something I wanted to do. But like I was like, well, shit, if I got a passion for music, there's nothing's gonna really stop me from doing what I want to do
I
on that,
definitely hear that.
path.
Who was your biggest influences that made you want to actually start singing?
Tony Braxton and Mariah Carey, like for sure.
I hear the Tony.
Absolutely.
I don't hear the Mariah, but I do hear the Tony.
I know. As far as the writing part, like I did a song called I Got You, and that one kind of gave me like an early 2000s Mariah Carey vibe. But I really admire her writing style because she's really dope with arranging her music.
Mm.
Um, all her background vocals, things like that. Like I really pay attention to that. And with Tony, I love her tone. Like she know how to deliver. Like it's crazy.
Tony
Like
was a
LaFace,
beast.
everybody like Babyface, they knew what they were doing when they heard her.
She definitely was a beast. She definitely was a
So
beast with it. One too many
yeah,
people fucking with Tony.
right. So I just think it amazes me too when people whenever they hear me, they're like, damn, you remind me of Tony. It's definitely like flattering. It's a blessing because I'm just like, I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be like her, but I just think it's awesome that other people can hear it too because that's who I admire so much in music.
I definitely hear
So,
that. So you said you pretty much started singing in church. What made you decide to not do gospel music?
crazy. Like I love gospel music, but I just don't feel like I am that, I don't know, that, what do you call it, that role model for people to kind of to be singing that type of music. I don't know. I just don't feel like I'm the perfect spokesperson for it. But um it's not that I didn't really I just think I had a feel for R&B music more. I think that's
Mm.
why I'm drawn to it a little bit more. But I just never felt like I was in the space to really delve into that type of world for gospel. Like one of
What
these
do you
days I feel
mean?
like I'll get there. Like I feel
What do
like
you
I'll
mean
get
by not
there.
a role model? What do you mean by that?
Because it's just like I just feel like that community is very judgmental.
Very, very much
They're
so.
very judgmental. And I just feel like the moment, like, I don't know, like if I mess up any type of way, I just feel like I'm gonna be like you shouldn't be singing gospel music. Like, who said you can do that? Like I don't want to deal with that.
I mean,
I already
it's
know I'm not
definitely
perfect. Like I
it's
get it. I
definitely a
know
new
I'm not
age though.
perfect.
It's a new
Yeah,
day. I mean,
yeah. That's true. But I'm never opposed. I'm not opposed to making gospel music. Like I'm definitely not opposed. That's my roots. Like I love God. Like I have no problem with, writing songs, to him because that's what I'm supposed to do. But, I just don't feel like am I like the face of that world? No, I'm not.
I
I'm not
mean,
there yet.
the gospel community was totally opposed to gospel rap, and now it's like, okay, we can
Yeah,
accept it a little bit more. So, I
that's
mean,
true.
don't
That's
necessarily
true.
have to be perfect
I
if you're
know.
making a good song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I know. I feel that. I think
So
about it though.
after trying to get on shows and all that type stuff, what made you actually decide, like, you know what? Let me get in the actual studio and start making songs. Like, what made you start doing that?
Like, so when I was 18, like I got a job like at Forever 21, and like that's when I really was gonna start putting out music, but I didn't know how to like do the recording and everything, so I had to kind of figure it out on my own. So I literally bought like a USB mic, plugged that into my laptop. I downloaded this program called Mixcraft 6 at the time, and then I just started like trying to playing around, trying to figure that out. And then like once I started, recording covers and stuff, I started putting that out. And I was like, okay, I want to do an EP. But I didn't have the money to really put it all together how I wanted to, as far as like the beats and the production behind it all, and actually getting to a real studio to have the quality that I wanted. So long story short, like years and kind of passed, now I'm in a better position to be able to record the music and really take my time how I want it. So now here I am actually working on an EP, and it's like a relationship project. So I'm really, really excited about it. So it took some time. It definitely took some time to get to like this point.
So from listening to how you was on that USB mic on your laptop to how you are right now, what do you feel like you changed the most, or how do you feel like you've grown?
Crazy. I just think like vocally, you can hear the tone difference. You can hear a difference in my writing like ability. I just think too, like with the quality difference, like going into the studio working with like an engineer personally, is it's a whole nother experience too, because it's not like you hear what you hear, but then when you hear like somebody else hears it as well, like this that another set of ears, it just open up like a whole nother world, like on your project. Like,
Facts.
damn, like I needed those ears. Like I needed you because this is dope.
Facts.
So when they put their input in there and it and it happens to work, like that's like the absolute best. So that's why like I love like where I go to record at, it really I get what I'm paying for, if that makes sense. Like it's not like
You
I'm
get what you
going
pay
in there,
for.
I'm in and out. Huh?
You get what you pay for.
Yeah, like you like, and it's worth it. Like it's completely worth it because I get a little bit of input too. So which is cool.
Okay.
Mhm.
Have you always had that Tony type of voice, or did you try to emulate that, if you will?
You know what's crazy? When I was younger, I was singing songs just playing around or whatever. And my brother actually was the one who pinpointed it out. I never thought that I sounded like Tony or had like an essence of her until I started listening more like of my recordings when I started getting older. And I was like, wait a minute, I hear it now too. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that I was like going for, but I just kind of embraced it, if that makes sense. Because
That makes sense.
yeah, I kind of just embraced it. Like, so, because you don't really hear a lot of artists these days with that kind of
No,
in-depth tone like that
at
richness.
all. At all.
So, yeah, I was just like, because I have a love-hate relationship with my voice sometimes. I'm like, damn, I suck. I sound terrible today. It's just because
Wow.
I have a raspy sound. So it's like one moment it could be like, the tone is very like, it could be up here at one point. And then sometimes it's just like way down here. And
It's
I'm just
it's
like,
like,
I don't know where to
so I'm getting
balance
a
sometimes.
I get a Michelle vibe because your voice don't match when you sing at all.
Yeah.
Like at all. Like
Yeah.
listening to your music, I expected you to sound a certain way, like just talking. And
Yeah.
now it's like, all right, is this even the same person? Is she catfishing me right now? What's going on here? Just trying to figure it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. So it's weird with me. So like I don't know. I just work with it.
Hey, it is what it is. If it's working,
Yeah.
they ain't no point messing with it. So you
Right.
write all your own songs?
Yes. Yep.
Mm. So
Definitely. It's
how'd you get into writing then? Because contrary to popular belief, most singers don't write nothing. A lot
and
of them
that's
don't
crazy to
write
me.
nothing. Yes.
That's so crazy to me. I don't one thing I always said as a kid, I was like, if I'm gonna do this music stuff and I'm gonna be a singer, I have to be a songwriter. I never wanted to just be one to sing at a microphone. Like, don't get me wrong, like I love Whitney Houston, but people used to ask me, like, how come you don't like Whitney as one of your inspirations? It's not that I don't love her because she's awesome, but I just don't like the fact that she didn't write nothing. She didn't
So
write nothing.
so all right, in the hip hop community, it's frowned upon to have ghostwriters. Do you
Okay.
look at it the same way in the R&B community? Like if you got a ghostwriter, I can't fully respect you.
I mean, like to a certain extent, because I'm not gonna lie, like I think I would respect you more if you at least co-write.
Mm.
I will say that, like, and there's nothing wrong. I guess there's other artists too that have, they got writers for them, and their songs been shopped around from different artists. But I just think that it's better to write your own stuff.
So
That's where the money is at.
facts. That's what I was about to say. So being as though you write your own shit and you're not really worried about singing somebody else's songs, could you be a ghostwriter? Could you write songs for other people?
I could. I would love that. Like honestly, I'm not opposed to that either. I would
So
definitely do it. I would so
you
do it,
ain't
and I've
singing
actually
nobody else
have.
shit, but you'll let them sing your shit, basically. I'm with you.
Sometimes, you know what? If you put it in that perspective too, you think about it. I'd be like, damn, should I give this song away? It's my song. Like I wrote this. It's not like I never thought about it that way.
I mean, it's
But
real shit though. Like I get it. I get it
yeah,
100%. Like I used to do music. I mean, I still from time to time make a song here and there. but I could never see myself saying, "Yo, write a verse for me." Like I couldn't see myself doing that. But if
Yeah.
somebody was to say, "Hey, man, can you write me a verse?" I ain't gonna lie, I'm not giving you 100%, but I'll still write it. Like it is what it is. So I get
Right.
what you're saying with that one. Like I feel it 100%. Do you respect
Right.
people? Do you respect? So, like, let's say Drake. Drake got all the hits, all these singing songs, rap, whatever he do. Do you respect him as a performer? Do you respect him as an artist? Do you respect him as one of the greatest to ever do it? Like, how do you look at him?
You know, like I'm not like a big Drake fan. I'm not even gonna lie. Like
I
I
like
like
you.
some of
See,
his songs.
I knew I liked you for a reason.
Like I like some of his older stuff, but he's I've seen a lot of videos of him copying a lot of lyrics. So I yeah, he do a lot of biting. I'm not even
This
gonna
is true.
lie.
This is
So
true. This is very
I
true. This is very
so
true.
that's why I'm just like, I don't know. I'm like on the fence for
I ain't mad at you. I'm with you 100%. I mean, the guy's doing his thing, but I'm not a huge fan like everybody else,
real.
myself.
Right.
So I definitely get it. I'm with
Yeah.
you. I'm with you with that one 100%. Right
Yeah.
now,
So
who would you say? You know what? No, not right now. Top five R&B singers of all time, male or female, it don't matter. Who would you say they are?
oh, top five?
Dead or alive? That's up to you.
Okay. Top five. Damn, R and it's strictly R&B.
Strictly R&B.
Strictly R&B. Okay. Okay. So I'm definitely gonna have to put Tony up there.
We
Tony's
already know
definitely up
that.
there.
We already know that's number one.
Um, definitely I would say Anita Baker.
Okay.
Um, who was this hard? So for me, for male wise, I would say Luther Vandross.
I kind of figured you was gonna have him on your list. I just almost knew it. I just almost knew it.
Yeah, Luther and let's see. Damn, that's hard. Like a top five? Um, I can't even think right now.
Wow.
Yeah, like I can't even think right now. Jeez. Um, I would put Marsha Ambrosius on the list too. I just feel like she was really underrated.
Mm, definitely
I feel like she
underrated.
was definitely underrated. And another female, I would probably say Kiki Wyatt.
Hmm. Didn't expect that one.
Yeah, I would say Kiki Wyatt.
Definitely did not expect that one. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's one that between her and Marsha Ambrosius, those are two names that you don't really hear people throw around like that,
Right.
which I think is kind of crazy, but
Can I an honorable mention like male?
sure.
I would throw in Music Soul Child.
My nigga.
Because
Okay.
that's
My
another
nigga.
one. Like male wise, like I really want to see him live.
Another
Like,
name that people sleep on a whole lot. Bull never put
hmm
out a dud yet.
hmm
But don't get his respect, his just due
right.
in the R&B game, which is crazy.
Yep,
Yeah.
for sure.
How do you feel about the fact that nowadays you got all these rap slash singer slash rapper slash singer, like you can't tell if it's rap before it's singing. Like, how do you feel about that being a traditional R&B singer?
I
Especially
just
because
think,
though they overshadow R&B now, which I believe is crazy.
yeah, like even in the categories when it comes to like award shows and stuff. So it's just like Drake is one of them. It's just
If you
like
Google R&B singers, Drake typically comes as number one.
it's crazy to me. I think it's wild, and I don't
Hold up.
know
Lil Wayne comes up as an R&B singer.
that, and that's insane. That's insane. So honestly, I just think that I get it that we gotta evolve. Oh my gosh.
All right, so yeah, I don't know what happened, but you was explaining how you feel about the whole rapper singer type situation.
Yeah, so about that. So yes, I just think I understand that in the with the times, things like we have to evolve and things will change, music change, sounds incline. But I don't know who to blame, who started it. Who started it?
Mm.
Like I look at T-Pain and be like, was it you?
Nope, definitely wasn't. Definitely
But
wasn't.
just like you just don't know where it started. Like
Me
who started it?
personally, I blame Lil Wayne.
Okay. Okay. Because he sure did come out with that one
When
like
when
pop rock type
when
of
he started overdose ODing on auto tune, he became basically a singer, and
yeah,
all the rappers felt like, "Oh, Wayne did it. Let me do the same thing."
right. The whole wave, the whole sound just everybody started doing it. And it just got worse. It
Facts,
got worse.
facts. So let me ask you this, right? I know this is off topic. I'm pretty sure you look at your phone like everybody else, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever, whatever. Um, Apparently Chris Rock and his folks just rolled on Usher.
I heard about that. Chris Brown?
This is what I hear.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Like we doing R&B beefs now. Like what
So,
is
okay, so what I was seeing, 'cause I was just reading about this. Okay, so it actually happened out here in Vegas at the skate ring. I believe it's at Mayweather's because he owns one of the skate rings out here, and it was for Chris Brown's birthday. Usher had like a private event, and apparently, he got into it with Tiana Taylor, and I guess he wasn't very kind to her. And I don't know if like Chris Brown heard something or Usher was trying to tell him to cool off, kind of chill out. And then apparently there's an altercation that happened. So I have no idea. I'm like, y'all was just cool. I literally just
facts?
saw something online of them like congratulating each other because Usher was like, if we did a verses between me and Chris Brown, this shit would go wild. Da, da, da. And I'm like, yeah, that would be dope. So y'all giving each other y'all flowers, and then now all of a sudden it's a problem. But I just think I don't even know. I ain't even gonna say it, but I just think Chris Brown probably just be under the influence like too much, and I just
First of
think
First off, I'm gonna say shout out to Chris Brown for surpassing Elvis Presley as the male singer with the most gold records. So
ooh,
first off, shout
congrats
out to him for that. But are
for
we ready
sure.
to admit that R&B niggas ain't soft no more?
Hey, that's true. That's definitely true.
Because I feel like Chris Brown is he's been for years trying to break the mold and let people know, like, just because I sing, don't make me a bitch. We can still get it popping. I mean, don't
Yeah,
get me wrong, you had your Bobby Browns and, a few others.
yeah, for
But
sure.
now R&B is not. I think a lot of them are trying to keep up with the hip hop artists as well
Mm-hmm.
to
Yeah,
prove that they gangster.
right. Yeah, I get it.
This is
But I
weird,
don't feel like you
but it
should
is what
have
it
to
is.
try to prove yourself. I don't feel like you should like for what?
Social media got everybody trying to prove theyself. If you really look at it,
And that's ridiculous. That's crazy. That's crazy if you ask me. Like, put on the front for what?
yeah, I agree. How do you feel about women in R&B now? I mean, you don't really hear a lot of female R&B singers anymore. Like all the females want to be gangster rappers now. How do you feel
Yeah.
about that?
I just think that we're out there. I just feel like there's a lot of talented R&B singers out there. Like I just feel like they're just not out there. They're not presented. They're not being heard like they should be. And I just feel like if you find them, they're there. Cause I know I'll be listening to some underground artists, and I just like, who is that?
Yeah. I
And they
think
just don't have that many followers. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Like
when
there's
majority of the R&B singers start doing predominantly club music or singing about gangster shit and fuck love and all of that, I think that's when
Mhm.
R&B started to decline. There are a lot of, R&B groups, singers, males and females that's out there, and they completely get overshadowed. So do you think that'll make it harder for you to really leave your mark at this point?
No, because I feel like honestly, I get that you have to kind of make music for the people, but at the end of the day, like I still have to stay true to myself. Like I know what I love, I know where my roots are, I know what type, what music, like the feeling for me, it's a feeling, and I feel like if I don't feel what I'm writing or singing about, then it's not worth me doing. Like I'm not gonna have the interest of doing it. If it's not right, it's not right. Like I would literally say, like when I'm writing songs, if if I come up with something and I feel like okay, this I'm not feeling this, and I have to keep coming back to it, like sometimes I'll scrap the song. Like I'll scrap the song completely. Or if I feel like I believe in it enough, I'll come back to it. And then sometimes when I come back to it, the shit is a hit. Like I go, okay, all right, I needed that space. I needed that time to just walk away and come back to it.
Perfect feature for you, male or female, hip hop, R&B, it don't matter. Who would that be, and who would produce the song?
Okay. A lot of people may not know who this person is. Producer wise, I want to work with Dark Child, Ronnie Jerkins.
Wow.
I need him on the track. Like hands down, I need him like on a project.
I ain't heard that name in forever.
Because he's still like, and that's the thing, and that's what a lot of these. Okay, like I get it, like there's new people, but like on some real R&B root, like you gotta have Rodney Jerkins or like Warren Campbell or like Michael Cox. You gotta have people like that, like Sean Gary. Like you gotta have people like that on your team. Like
Okay.
that's who. Like Pharrell. I even want to do is I would love to get like a feature from Pharrell.
Who
Like
wouldn't?
a
Who wouldn't?
production
It's
like
Pharrell.
his.
The fuck?
Come on, like I think that would be fire.
So Dark Child producing and Pharrell is the feature?
Yes, I would do Pharrell as a feature.
Wow.
Yep.
So you trying to do some club shit then, some party shit. Do
Yeah,
you
because
make that
like I
type of
love,
music?
huh?
Do you make that type of music, like party music, club music, stuff like that, or you just do that traditional soulful sounding type music?
It kind of goes hand in hand because it's like I kind of like am a chameleon, like a chameleon. Yeah, I can camouflage. Like I can kind of work my way into different like sounds. But although I'm a soulful artist, like I don't want to always be standing at a microphone singing ballads all day.
I got you.
Like I'm a dancer too. Like I used to choreograph. I used to do competitive cheerleading. I did cheerleading for 7 years. I was a captain of a dance team. So it's like I don't want to just be put in a box. Like although people may be like, oh well, you got this amazing voice. You should just be singing behind a microphone. No, like I want to be able to do
All
choreography
right,
too,
so
because I
here's what I
can.
need you to do. I need you to name me something you haven't done yet.
Name something I haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Like
It
like
don't even
what?
matter because you just named like 10,000 things since we started. So I need to know something you didn't do yet. Just let me know.
I mean, I've never played. Well, okay, I have
Look,
played
look at
football.
that. Look, look at that.
Like I've never done figure skating. I've never played hockey. I've never like skydived. Like
So basically you ain't do none of the white shit. I'm with you. I got you. I got you. I'm
no,
with that.
okay. Okay, well, all right. I did some things.
Roger that. So do you got any upcoming plans, upcoming shows, upcoming performances, anything you dropping soon? What's going on in the future of Miss Dalesharee?
For sure. Like I don't really have any performances right now. I have to take a step back from that to get like my mental health and stuff right. But I am currently like working on this EP, and it's a relationship EP. It's love, it's complications, it's I'm thinking 6 or 7 songs. It's kind of like honestly like a little small album, but I love all the songs. I can't just not. I don't want to, pick and choose and take stuff away. But that's kind of
So
pretty much what I'm
in
focused
your
on.
brain, it's an EP, but it's gonna turn into an album. I'm with you.
Right.
Keep going.
Well, if the song fits, I'm gonna just add that one in there too.
Yep,
7
I'm
is
with you.
fine.
That'll turn into 10, and you might as well just throw 2 more at that point.
No, I promise I won't go over 7. I won't go over 7.
Roger
So
that.
yeah, so I definitely looking forward to that. I'm probably gonna release another single before then. So just kind of get people amped up on what I'm pretty much trying to put out. Because the next single that I'm putting out is literally gonna be like the opposite of Good Thing, which is my last single that I dropped last month. That's more of a love story kind of song, and then the next one is gonna be more of like I got options, and you gonna treat me right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those kind of songs.
See, I haven't heard no man bashing songs yet, and I was hoping you wasn't gonna give us any of those. I was hoping you wasn't one of those, but it
It's
is what
not,
it
but
is.
it's not even a man bashing song. It's just like I'm telling you what it is. Like this is how I need to be treated. This is how it needs to be. And if it ain't how it needs to be, I'm out.
Guess what we telling
Or
ourselves
you
to
getting
sleep at
kicked to the
night?
curb.
That's what we telling ourselves to sleep at night. Okay, I'm with you.
I promise. I
So
swear, it's not like
you said you had to take a break from performing to get your mental health right. What would you say would be your most memorable performance that you've done?
I would probably say like at the end of last year, like when I first got signed, because I was a part of like an independent label here in Vegas, and my contract was only for about 6 months, so that ended. So it was kind of like perfect timing for me to get my stuff back together. But when I first booked that show, the my label mate, she's a female rapper here. She's pretty known here in Vegas, and she kind of plugged me up to do the show because she was like, "Well, I want her to do the show too." So it was kind of like a local multicultural festival
Okay.
and kind of outdoor amphitheater kind of setting. And it was just it was nice, like family oriented. Everybody was coming together. It was just fun because it was my first like performance in such a long time on stage, and I was by myself, so it was just like I don't know how I'm gonna do, but I was excited for it and I killed it. So
Okay. Which do you enjoy more? Do you enjoy sitting down writing a song? Do you enjoy being in a booth, putting that song together, setting it up righteously and coming out and hearing it, or being on stage and people hearing that song for the first time?
to me, honestly, like, dang, I think the performing go hand in hand with the creating of the song. My favorite part is the creation of the song, like once I have it written, but then I get in there and record it because I like to hear the sound. That's the part where I can be like, okay, let's add an ad lib there. Let's, take this out. Let's put this here, So that's where I can be the most creative. But then I also have so much fun, and it's just like a rush when you're performing the song too, because it's like
Mm,
now I can really show y'all like this is what I'm doing. Like this is
that's
just
what I
how the
do.
song should go. This is how
Uh,
you can move to it. You can
that's what the
bop to
fuck
it.
I
You know what I'm
do.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. And so like
I
that's
feel you.
now you seeing the whole thing. And that's what I like to do too. So it's kind of like the recording and the performance that have like, hand in hand.
You do your own all your own backup vocals and all of that too.
Yes, I do. Yes,
Oh,
yes,
it's
yes.
all you every song.
Every
Yeah.
song.
Oh, you ain't
Every
playing.
song. Every
Okay.
song, like I literally like when I tell you I dissect songs, I dissect them. Like if I'm writing it, I'm like if I can hear a background, like I literally have my phone and like the voice notes recording the voice like the notes and the melodies and stuff like that, just so I can hear it. Like that's how I
Oh, you
like dissect my
serious,
stuff.
serious.
I'm serious, yeah. Like this is not for play.
Wow. So hold on. When you go to the booth, you actually got like voice notes of the melodies and the backgrounds and everything that you want to do before you even get there. So
Yep.
you
So
didn't
I can be
completely thought
prepared.
this song out start to finish every layer before you even go to the booth.
Yep.
Wow.
Because I look at it as like you have to be prepared. Like you're not just like sure you pay for that studio time, but I want to get the most of it and I want to make sure like I have time to interact with the engineer so that we can, make sure that the song is dope. Like it comes out like how I want it. So like I don't want to waste their time either. So that's why when I go in there, I want to make sure I'm in there laying my vocals the way that they should be. I don't want to keep doing take after take after take. So
Wow.
so it's just like you really gotta know what get in there, do what you gotta do.
First of all, that takes a lot of dedication to do that, a lot of preparation. And that means you ain't playing with these motherfuckers. You here. It's not a game.
It's not a game.
Jeez.
It's
Tell everybody,
not.
tell everybody about the single that you just dropped. I mean, I've listened to it myself, and it's dope. I will tell you that.
You.
But
Thank you.
tell everybody about the single. Tell everybody what you got, where they can find it at.
Yes, Good Thing. So I dropped Good Thing on March 10th, I believe. And it's available right now on all streaming platforms, anywhere you listen to music. Good Thing is definitely a love song. I actually wrote that about my honey dip. I'm in a relationship. I am taken.
Yeah, honey dip
And
though.
yeah, so he's literally like inspiration to a lot of the songs that I write to. But
okay.
yeah, so it's really helpful. So yeah, that's what Good Thing's about. It's pretty much how we first met. I pretty much wrote the first verse pretty much about how we met. Second verse, how here we are. I appreciate him and how he stuck by my side. He's we hang out all the time. Like he's not judgmental towards me. He loves me. So that's pretty much where he's my good thing. So that's why I put it out as a good thing.
So
You guys
I'm
can have your
assuming
own
you
good
must
thing.
have wrote.
Everybody have their good thing, right?
I'm
So
assuming On My Way is about him too, then, huh?
it is. So you look good now.
I know the vibes. I know the vibes. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yes. I see.
All right, so we this has been a dope conversation, but we about to wrap this up. Here's what I need you to do. I need you to let people know where they can find you, what they can get from you, and what can they expect from you in the near future.
For sure. Yes, you can catch me anywhere, all platforms at Dalesharee, which is DALESHAREE, or you can find me on my socials at Del Emlee, which is DALEMLEE. Everywhere on all platforms. I need y'all to stay tuned because I am working on my EP. I'm still trying to figure out the title for it, but I got my songs together. I'm about to get in there and start recording. We can get in the process going. So I need y'all to stay tuned, follow me, keep up with me, and yeah, y'all can ride the journey with me.
Roger the fuck that. Listen, man, she got some dope fucking music. I told you, I heard her music and I'm like, yeah, I need to have a conversation with her ASAP. It's going down. I mean, she ducked me for a little bit, but I caught up to her. She wasn't getting in the way. It is what it is. She here
I
now.
absolutely appreciate it.
Make sure y'all tap in because she definitely got some shit worth listening to. Fellas, y'all gonna enjoy this shit too. It ain't just for the ladies. Just so y'all know. But we out this bitch. All on the table. We got Miss Dalesharee in the building. We in this motherfucker. Boom.
I'll be on my way.